Hi guys, so we're back with another recap of the week. Uh, so it's been kind of a busy week and stressful week too. Last week my husband had a heart attack, and so it's been really stressful. And then I've got to return back to work this week. Well, today I got to work the next 3 nights, and then so I'm nervous about leaving him here by himself. But my daughter's going to be coming over and probably staying some, so hopefully that will be good. I filled out for this thing called a Personal Choices Program, where it basically they can choose, the patient can choose who they want to be their caregiver, like a family member or something like that, or their spouse. So in my case, it would be the spouse. And then I think the insurance they pay you. So the lady told me that it might take a couple of months. So, but I'm hoping that it goes through quick. She said, but she was going to make a note on it that they needed to get in touch with us as soon as they can. But what I have been working on to keep my mind off crazy thoughts and stuff and going crazy. I finished my Golden Girls. It turned out pretty nice. Oh, except for Rose kind of looks kind of whack. But there was supposed to be another palm tree over here, and I didn't see it because it was so light until I did it. I'm like, well, oh crap. And see, when in the quilt pattern that I actually designed, there is 2 palm trees. There's one on each side. But I'll be glad when I can get started on that crochet quilt graphic again, because I'll have the diamond painting, and I'll have the quilt, and then I'm going to make little dolls too. The dolls to these, so that's going to be part of this series too. We'll have a crochet along for that. And of course today I got to get it in. I'm going to get it in my binder. I got my stencils out and the backing and stuff for that to get that in my binder. Ugh, everything's falling today. And then, but I'm probably going to work on this first, which I did have a couple extra colors in those extra drills. This is the binder cover page for my binder. And what I've been using is what I want to show y'all. Is the sticky tapes that I was talking about, the double-sided sticky tape. So basically what you do with these, which that's going to be too big, I'm going to have to cut that down. But, so you peel one side off, and then you stick it to where you're going to want to stick it. You got to be really careful, make sure these sides are lined up perfect. Cause scary death, something freaking real hard. And hard to. And then you stick it to what you're going to do. And then there's another side. It's hard to get these corners up once you get them down. Oop, I almost hit it. It's in there, y'all go. And then you get the colors that you're going to use. Which I found some more of this color. So when I kitted down yesterday of my Golden Girls, I still had a pretty good bit left. So I'll probably have it. I don't know, I might have enough to get maybe at least maybe out to here or here. I don't know. I might have enough. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to finish the toe part. But I'll keep on adding to it. But I think that's what I will do first this morning is I'm going to work some more of this, and then I'll do the Golden Girls thing. Get that in my binder, and then... So then I got these squares that we would be working on in the blanket series. And I told you how it would form something pretty, which I'm still going to sew this together. I'm still going to sew that part, but... Wish you have it all in together. See, I don't know how you can see there or not. Move my camera out of it. But see, once you got all the squares together, it forms one big giant diamond. And each round keeps on going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like I said, it's hard to work with. So I figured out the next... I hate when things fall. The next color sequence is probably... Let's see. Or we could do white, blue, black, and gray. If we start with this quarter, it's going to be blue, black, gray, white. If we start up here, it's going to be gray, white, blue, and black. And over here, it'll be black, gray, white, and blue. So where do we want to start? Guess it really don't matter. We can just choose a pattern and go with it. I don't know. I'm probably going to do this. Once I get this sewn together, I'm probably going to start... What I'll probably do is I'll start in this quarter. Well, over here in this quarter. I make one of these squares starting with a blue. And put it right here. And then go up here and get one of these. Make one of these. Put it right there. Those are probably the next two. So the next square is going to start with gray, white, blue, black. And then the other square is going to be blue, black, gray, white. The next two here. And then I'll make two more over here. I'm pretty sure it should be the same thing again. That way, because I'm going to have to put these on that blanket and see how long it is. I may have to go over here and do 4 more on this side too, as well. And first, this one starts with white, blue, black, and gray. And then this one will be black, gray, white, and blue. And that way, we'll have it. So set up with these 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, I don't know. 12 might be big enough for that whole quilt to cross. I don't know. That was pretty big, though. It might be 16. But I know this is the center, so we can't attach this one. So I say this blanket's going to be trial and error. I mean, it's going to take a lot of figuring out as you go. But because I like to multi-craft, so I have a lot of stuff going on. And then I started my next custom. This is my second actual custom that I actually sent in to be done. But this is my actual very first, from a real photo, custom. It's a picture of one of my daughters. And I started on it yesterday, and I've already got this much done. But I don't know. I mean, it's looking pretty good so far. I mean, I don't know about her hair. I mean, I don't know why it threw in all these other colors, like reddish and black, and I don't know. But I guess from a distance, when you're standing up and looking down, it looks pretty good. I mean, but I am getting really nervous when it starts getting up to the face. That's my worst. That's where I'm nervous at. Because I'm hoping that her face looks good. But I got a 40 by 40. I mean, as far as the canvas itself, I mean, it looks really nice. But as I said, I'm just nervous. I'm hoping once I get up to her face, this skin part, I'm hoping that it does good. But yeah, but that's all that's been going on this week. So, I mean, y'all keep us in your prayers that my husband has a good recovery, and that we can find out about this caregiver program, that everything can go through on that, so I can be his full-time caregiver. So possibly so I can be home with him, and it's going to be a long road. But just keep us in your prayers that everything goes well. So I will see y'all in the next video.